Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, and today is a special day because this is the 4th anniversary of my YouTube channel today. Yes, my channel has been around a lot longer than that technically, but I did start doing videos on a more serious basis on June 16th, 2013. That's when I published my very first Sims Let's Play, Dragon Valley Rivals for The Sims 3. And since this is my 4th anniversary of YouTube, it's like, oh, maybe we'll play The Sims 4 this time because it's the number 4. And I thought, well, what should I do with The Sims 4? Because I already brought back the first Sim that I used in The Sims 4 for my Let's Plays, Ladford, as part of the Green Llama miniseries, but I thought, why not play as the first Sim that I ever made for The Sims 4 again, which is David Fox right here, this guy in the blue. He did have actually 2 series because he was in a mini-series of his own a little bit after the base game came out, and then he was also a main character in the Get to Work Let's Play. He hasn't really been prominent since then, but he's still one of my favorite Sims. Like, he's such a cool dude. I just love his style, and it was really fun exploring the comedy career with him. Because he actually, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I did get him up to level 10 off camera a few months ago. So that's where he's at now. He's like a world-famous comedian. And yeah, we just have a little basement down here for like some of the science-y things for Talbot, who's still living with him. And he is now a plant sim, because yeah, I have that mod that makes it so plant sims stay plant sims forever. Eating forbidden fruit. So that's good. Now he's like a legit plant sim compared to when I last played him during Get to Work. And yeah, let's just do some gameplay, I guess. I guess it could be like a little bit of a current household, but this will be a little bit more about reminiscing about my history with YouTube. Because, yeah, like what inspired me to, oh my gosh, look at all these fish, including this tuna. It's the newest edition from City Living, but yeah, I remember like way back in the day, there were like a handful of YouTubers, maybe two handfuls, but like yeah, there's like literally hundreds if not thousands of Sims Let's Players now, but back then there were only a few, and one of the people I watched back then was Queen. I also watched Andrew Arcade, Sims 3 Loser, Rachy Bop, and a few others. But Queen was the one who stood out to me most, and it is really unfortunate that she passed away a few years ago, because she was a really cool person, and she was really like a huge inspiration to me even doing videos in the first place. Not just the random stuff that I used to upload like in the first 2 or 3 years of my channel's existence, but actually like quality YouTube content. We should actually feed these 2 cow plants here so that neither of them accidentally get eaten when I'm not looking. Because, yeah, you know what? I actually keep forgetting that we have cow plants in this game, because you can't just buy them out of build mode like you could in The Sims 3 when you bought them from the Sims 3 store. But they're more like rewards this time. But still, cool that they included cow plants in the base game. And yeah, Queen was really inspirational to me, and I still remember like when I was just studying in university in Australia, and I would just like watch her Let's Plays every day, and eventually I really did want to like do my own thing, but I waited a while. I waited a year or 2 because I wanted to start off with decently okay equipment at least. I didn't want to start off like most YouTubers where they have like potato quality at first. No, I actually like, especially since I've studied video related things in college. Like I did journalism and then I did communications for media, and I was like, you know, I have higher standards. Like I don't want to just like start off with absolute crap. I wanted to start off with something that was good. And yeah, like eventually I did get this blue Snowball microphone, which I'm actually still using now. It's holding up fairly well. even in the year 2017. But what is going on with Talbot here? He's like, he keeps getting all these spores. He's uncomfortable. Oh, yeah, I've never figured out why this room always has filthy surroundings. Because, like, this coffee thing is part of this... Wait, what's this big red button thing? I've never seen this before. I'm almost scared to try it, but you know what? I'm just gonna do it anyways. Oh. Well, okay, he's dazed now. So what's this? Seriously fried from being electrocuted. That was a close call. I really shouldn't mess with my electronics or any electronics for a while. Well, yeah, okay. Never known about that interaction. Yeah, because I never really got to the top of any of the get-to-work careers. So David, what are you doing? You're gonna clean up some stuff. Wow, David's like, is he a slob? No, he's a bro, but he's not a slob. But yeah, usually this place is pretty messy. Yeah, like, I actually did transition, well, I don't know, I guess I transitioned fairly fast, but I could have transitioned faster because the first video I did related to The Sims that had commentary in it was a review on the chicken coop for The Sims 3. There was like part of a store set, but I specifically focused on that. Whoa, hello, Caleb. Interesting for you to show up. I thought I had that mod that makes it so that vampires don't show up in Willow Creek and other neighborhoods, but okay. We're gonna roll with this. Let's do... Oh wait, no, enchanting's a romantic introduction. Let's just invite him in. Oh no. Hopefully he doesn't get bitten. Because, well, if he does, if him or Talbot does, then... Oh wait, no, Talbot can't be a vampire. He's already a plant sim. Then this video might suddenly become canon, but... Well, I mean, it kind of will anyways, but I don't think anything of importance will transpire gameplay-wise. And, yeah, I did, like, a review on the chicken coop. And then I actually did, I can't remember if I did it before or after, but I did like a really cool kind of like montage of Dragon Valley where I had my witch, Alice Radford, galloping around on a horse. It was just like, yeah, it was like it was Dragon Valley on horseback montage. I thought it was really cool because horses and Dragon Valley really go together. And then I came up with the idea of like, oh, maybe I can have these two Sims that are in constant conflict with each other. Because even back when I started, I was like, I want to bring something interesting to the table. I don't want to just do the same thing as all other Let's Players are doing. So I came up with the idea of doing rivals. Why are vampires all showing up here? This is weird. Okay, well, you can come in too, Nadia. Why not? A little bit of vampires Let's Play crossover going on here. And that was actually, speaking of that, that was like another thing I wanted to bring to the table. I wanted to do like a continuous universe with my Let's Plays. And by the time that I started my Let's Plays, The Sims 4 was announced, and I was really hoping I could maybe do like that idea a bit better. And sure enough, you can actually like have all your worlds in one save, unlike previous Sims games where it's just like, oh, your save is in like Desiderata Valley or Pleasant View, and you're only stuck in that one town other than the vacation worlds. But in The Sims 4, you can like live in all the worlds in one save, which is awesome. That's one thing that I don't think is really praised enough with The Sims 4. I really love that feature. So that really expanded my storytelling possibilities. So despite The Sims 4's launch being a bit disappointing, it's still good in some aspects. And The Sims 4 has improved a lot since then. But it was also fun doing the Sims 3 Let's Plays, because the first like full-on Let's Play I did was Island Paradise, and I love that expansion pack, even though Isla Paradiso has problems. But especially when you use boats in Custom World, it's really fun. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's change it to his bear costume. Remember when David bought a bear costume during the Get to Work Let's Play when Lucy was running the clothing store? Yeah, that was pretty great. Let's see if we can like scare Caleb here. Do the roar interaction if I can. Oh, I don't remember where it is. Is it under mean? No, it doesn't look like it. Is it under mischief? Oh, I don't know. Lie about bad plasma. More choices. No, it's not under here. Dang, where is it? Tell crowd-pleasing story. Okay, I'll just cue that up. But let's see here. If they wouldn't put it under friendly, would they? It's been so long since I've done this interaction, so I don't know. What? I can't find it. Ah, no, I wanted to roar. I wanted to roar. Wait, maybe we can give him like a literal bear hug. Hold on. I saw the hug interaction. There we go. I wonder if he'll actually let us do it though. It'd be funny if he does. Wait, yeah, get up. Nadia's gonna witness however this turns out. We can maybe do a little bit of a comedy routine for. Actually, maybe we'll go out with them. That'll be more exciting than just staying in that house this whole video. Let's see what happens. Is this gonna happen? What? It canceled out. Okay, let's try this again. Praise vampire lifestyle. Oh, is the interaction actually gone now? What? Oh, I think it was because he was happy that he was able to do that in the first place. Darn it! Nothing is working out with since changing into this bear costume. Let's see what happens if we debate existence of vampire with a vampire. Oh wait, it's here now. What? Maybe it was there the whole time, but I just didn't see it. Oh, okay, it was just like, oh yeah, we exist. I thought he'd be like, how dare you question our existence? I'm standing right here. And I just love how the bear outfit actually like muffles the voice a little bit. Oh no, he's actually getting scared. Caleb is not one who I thought would get scared. I thought he'd be like, no, you should be scared of me. It should be the other way around. Wait, let's see if we can get like a angle, like a low angle here. Wow. I have the plumb bob in this shot. Hold on. Okay. Like, oh no. Oh, he pretty much didn't care. All right. And let's go somewhere. Let's maybe like form a group with these vampires. Oh boy, this is turning into a very odd video, but I like where this is going. Let's form group. And yeah, sure, Talbot, why not? Let's not leave him out of this. Even though this is mainly about David. So let's go to the map view. I have no idea where we're gonna go. Maybe do like some karaoke. Yeah, we can like go to the Waterside Warble, or I don't know. I was thinking maybe somewhere we could go with a microphone so we can have David do his thing. Because there isn't really a microphone available at the karaoke bar. Well, I guess we could do a little bit of both, perhaps. Let's go to Oasis Springs first. Do a little bit of jumping between towns a little bit, but let's go here. All right. So let's see. What else about my YouTube history? So it was pretty cool, like, yeah, doing Island Paradise, what I was talking about that. And yeah, it was really fun, like, going underwater. I did not think they would put that in The Sims 3. I didn't think that was possible, but sure enough, they defied my expectations. And I guess it would have been cool if they had a little bit more to do underwater, but it was still a really interesting aspect. I hope they can still make a world in The Sims 4 where it has like a swimmable ocean and you could go underwater, because I don't think they can do that for like the base game worlds and all the other worlds that we have so far. But if they can do it at least one world, that'd be great. And then let's see, like, yeah, with this, I already talked about the launch of The Sims 4, so I guess I'll jump forward a little bit. Yeah, Get to Work was pretty cool, switching between families and stuff, and doing the Rivals Let's Play again, where I actually brought that concept back, because that's what my base game Sims 4 Let's Play was, where instead of the evil character being Alice, it was Cynthia and her kid brother Edmund, and yeah, I actually have like these two meeting places down here. We have like a comedy club down here, and then the business club down here. But let's actually go up here, because only the club members are allowed in those rooms. Wait, are those chairs missing legs? Oh no, never mind. It was just the dark lighting. I was like, okay, that's weird. So let's do some comedy as a bear. Just run ahead. Just run right ahead. Oh, the business club is starting to gather. That's cool. And yeah, I had Ladford back, and yeah, I had Cynthia and Edmund as the rivals, the evil rivals, and then I brought in David as a friend for Ladford, and then he got his own spin-off series. So that was a pretty neat thing to do. Let's improvise a comedy routine, sure. And think outdoor retreat. That was an interesting kind of series too, just because that actually came out right before my birthday. It was like the week of my birthday when that game pack came out, and I love doing outdoor stuff with my Sims, so I couldn't have asked for a better pack to come out first for The Sims 4. That was really cool. I know Outdoor Retreat is not that popular, but I personally love the Outdoor Retreat game pack. It's one of my favorites for sure. I think Parenthood is my favorite now, but Outdoor Retreat it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I love Granite Falls. I wish there was like one or two more lots, because it would be nice to have, well, actually I don't think we can have restaurants in Granite Falls. I don't think they work there, but at least like an ice cream shop or something. He's just doing his thing. No, I'm not ready to end this video yet. You know what? So the origin of this clearing the throat joke. Oh, when did it? Well, it did start with The Sims 4. I'm pretty sure. I just don't remember exactly what video or what Let's Play it was, but somewhere along the line, I was just like, especially with this Let's Plays, I actually cheat a bit more in my Let's Plays than I do off camera, because the thing is, like, there's been times where my Sims get low on energy, but then it's like, no, then I'll have to, like, end the video. So I'm like, I want to keep going, so I just used my UI Cheats extension mod that I've downloaded from On The Sims. Oh, looks like he did pretty well there. Oh, and he made some simoleons. Nice. Alright, let's perform a routine that he's made. Worst date, I guess. But yeah, it was just like, alright, well, let's just drag at the needs. So then I was just, I don't know. It's just like my sense of humor is like, yeah, I know, people are just gonna see it, people are gonna see me do it anyways, but I'll just like pretend they don't and just just do like the clearing my throat thing, like when people sometimes do in like comedy things when it's like, oh yeah, I'm totally doing this, but I'm trying to hide it, so it's like, I'm just trying to get the needs. So that's kind of where that running gag has come from, and I don't know, it's just stuck, and I like it. He's doing really well. Yeah, comedy gold. This performance is simply brilliant. You can't wait to create more. Actually, let's let's grab some chocolate-covered strawberries. Probably won't feel that much hunger, but I haven't used this fountain in a while. But actually, one funny moment I had from my review of Luxury Party stuff was one of the new lipstick colors they added. It was like yellow and red, and I was instantly reminded of McDonald's. It's like, I'm loving it. It's just like, that was such a random moment. It was really funny. Whoa, okay, that strawberry is a lot more fulfilling than I thought it would be. Man, this is just funny, just seeing this bear eat the strawberry. Yay. Oh, Talbot helped himself too. That's good. That's good. Yeah, Sims in The Sims 4, I guess, well, I don't know, they're not perfect at taking care of themselves, but they at least get the job done. At least I haven't had any Sims really, like, die on me, except for, actually, this is a pretty recent thing. I cut it out because I didn't want the Sim to die, but I was recording a part of Vampires pretty recently, and Nadia here, wow, good, you'll just show up on cue. She actually did die because she went out during the day for some reason, and she wouldn't go back inside. I don't know, I think I was focusing on Nolan at the time, and then, yeah, I don't know, Nadia was just stupid for some reason, and yeah, she just died, and it was like, no. we're gonna do a little time travel back in time and just record again. And thankfully, no Flashpoint tragedy was caused by doing such a thing. What is it? Oh, he just wants to dance to this particular speaker in the comedy club. Okay. But let's move on to some karaoke. And one other moment in my YouTube history that was kind of interesting was setting up the Heartbreakers Club Let's Play, because that did bring some of my Sims together from previous Sims 4 Let's Plays. Actually, these are the two characters right here, Lucy and Cynthia. But that was interesting, where it kind of started off with an idea of being like a darker premise and having like more, because it's like called the Heartbreakers Club, but I don't know, it turned out a bit lighter than I expected. Like it had its darker moments sometimes, but yeah, it was kind of weird how that turned out, but it's still a fun Let's Play, and I still have it going today, because that actually integrates pretty well with other expansion packs, just like the whole club rules, especially since they keep adding more with most packs. Let's go here with the whole group. And Windenburg, I don't know, it's still, even now, it's hard for me to really decide whether I like Windenburg or San Myshuno more. Like, those two I'd say are my favorite worlds in The Sims 4 right now, because San Myshuno is great as an urban environment. It's pretty different from what we have so far. But I also like how massive Windenburg is, especially like with the countryside and the kind of like old town neighborhoods. There's so much space, and they have so much lots in them, so many lots in them, and it's just like they're just both really good in their own ways. I remember even months later I was discovering things about Windenburg that I hadn't noticed before, like in the countryside neighborhood, there's like one part where there's like a river, and there's a small waterfall, and then there's a bunch of rocks going like across the waterfall, and I didn't discover until months later that your sim can actually run across those rocks, and it makes them really good pictures. It's pretty awesome stuff. And then going a little bit later on to when I got early access for the first time, because I eventually ended up getting noticed by the community team over at EA, and the very first early access code I ended up getting was for Kids Room stuff, and that was a really good time for that, because Kids Room stuff, well, I don't know, I was fairly excited for some of the other stuff packs before, like Perfect Patio stuff and Movie Hangout, but Kids Room stuff, I was like, oh my gosh, they're finally starting to really address family play. Let's see if we can do a duet with somebody, or duet, however you say it. Let's do it with Nadia. Let's have like a male and a female voice in it. Still be muffled, hopefully, from the bear outfit. I've never tried singing karaoke in a bear costume before, neither in real life or in The Sims, so this will be new. But yeah, that was awesome. I was just so excited for Kids Room stuff, and then getting early access on top of that was just like just mind-blowing. That was really cool. And every pack so far since, I have gotten like an early review copy, and it's interesting. It's a very different thing. I never thought that would ever happen to me, because I don't know, like I think I've talked about this in a couple of previous videos before, but it usually seems like with Simmers in particular, it seems like just about everyone's channels like just explode within a couple of years and get like 50,000 subscribers or whatever, but that did not happen with me, and I, like, even now, like, sometimes it does happen where I get like a lot of new supporters, which is awesome, and I'm grateful for that. And it's actually really cool how recently I went from like 7,000 to 9,000 supporters. That was really awesome. We're kind of close to 10,000, and that's amazing. Just like, wow, I never thought I'd even get like to 1,000. I still remember when I was like hitting 500, I was like, yeah, when I started, I was like, okay, 500, that's kind of like the goal of sorts. I was like, yeah, 500 will be where I peak, and that's it. No, that was not the case. Eventually I did hit 1,000, and now I'm almost at 10,000. Just wow, that's crazy to think about. Even if it did take me longer than most other people, but it's still like, whoa. Let's order drinks for everybody. Let's get some cream cola. Wow, it's literally partied all night, and only thanks to me clearing my throat we were able to do this. But yeah, and then I was invited to Sims Camp last year for City Living, and it was just like, whoa, that was like another just mind-blowing experience from beginning to end, because that was another thing that I thought would never happen to me, but it did. It's just like, you know what, like, for those of you who are just like starting out within the past year or so, whether your channel is blown up or it hasn't, don't necessarily count yourself out from having success, because yeah, sometimes it seems really unfair if you've grown faster than everybody else or have grown slower than everybody else. But if you keep at it and you keep like trying to bring your own fresh spin to the Sims community, it will happen eventually. And I've noticed, especially like the EA's been more open to smaller simmers too. It used to be about the bigger YouTube channels, I noticed, but now they're even including smaller channels like mine. So there is hope for everyone. And it was such a motivating experience going to Sims Camp, and that actually kind of inspired me to, like, after I came back, I felt really motivated, and that I actually made my current intro that I have on all my videos now. That was made after Sims Camp, and I was just like, yeah, I wanted to like do another thing where it would like show my personality and my kind of uniqueness, I guess, where I just like, I really like rock music, so that's why I use rock music instead of like, I don't know, some kind of happy upbeat music. I just wanted to have something a little bit more like I don't know, something with a little bit more attitude, because that's kind of how I feel about myself. I have kind of like an upbeat personality, but I also have some attitude. Like, come on, I'm the Iron Seagull. What kind of seagull doesn't have attitude, right? So I went along with that, and oh, David, you should go to the toilet pretty soon. But yeah, it was really awesome going to San Francisco, and not just being able to play the game early, but also meeting a bunch of other simmers like Spring Sims and the Ligracy and the Sim Supply, who I had been watching like pretty much since the YouTube community side of the Sims started, and Andrew Arcade too, and Kaleido, and Dr. Gluon, and some others who like I kind of heard of once or twice, but hadn't really gotten that familiar with yet, but have made new friends through that experience. So that was really awesome. And then going a little bit farther, I was really shocked when they brought in toddlers to the game, and I think still to date, like, I guess my Sonic Forces reaction that I did very recently for the E3 trailer, it was, I won't say it was crazy, but it was pretty hyped compared to most of my reactions, but I think the toddlers one is still, like, the most crazy, the craziest one that I've done so far, because I was just like, wait, because, like, a month before, I said in a wishlist video, I was like, you know what? Toddlers aren't coming. It's taken too long. They would have given us toddlers by now, regardless of how long toddlers would have taken to make, because it was just like it was getting to a fever pitch. It was just kind of crazy where it was like all these debates about, oh, will toddlers ever happen or not? It's like, will they ever happen? Do they listen to the fans and things like that? But then, sure enough, in January, just before my birthday, another big birthday gift dropped. And the same week, actually, it was the toddlers were announced and put in the game, and then Vampires was officially announced as well. And it was just like, whoa, January was a pretty crazy month this year, and that was pretty cool. And just doing some more karaoke. What's going on over here? Just like some more food. I don't think we've actually had David learn any of the city foods. I don't think I've done any of that off camera. But let's, you know what? I'm gonna make him a bit hungry just so that he can have some international cuisine here. Yeah, that's one thing I actually do like about City Living, with just the sheer amount of food it added. Even though I do wish they added buttered chicken for like the Indian food and the non-tandoori chicken, but oh well. I actually do have custom food by Ice Mon Mon that is tandoori chicken. It's pretty great. Let's get the chicken burrito, I guess. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Like the mods that have been added to The Sims 4 too. Like yeah, especially some of the custom food and some of the other recent ones like the realistic Acne mod because of Parenthood, where they added acne, but it was only like skin details. But the mod actually makes it so that teenagers can randomly get it, and that's awesome. And I'm planning on doing a video for it soon, but someone's actually been making mods where it actually converts base game careers so that they work like the City Living ones, where you can choose to work from home or take paid time off or just go to work like the other normal careers. Is the world famous? No, we're not going to do that. But yeah, all the base game careers to work like City Living careers. Or well, I don't think that person's done all of them yet, but the person's done like a good number of them. Like the entertainer career just came out the other day. There's like the painter, the writer, business, athletic. I think that's all the ones that the person's done so far. But yeah, it's pretty cool, and I'm surprised nobody's actually shown it off yet on YouTube. I'm surprised. They're pretty good. They're pretty good, so I definitely gotta show that off at some point in the near future. This is actually a townie here that I made over. Whoa, okay, she has a bad relationship with David, apparently. That's new to me. But what else could I talk about related to YouTube? We're getting into pretty recent territory here. So, let's see. Yeah, so Vampires is a pretty good game pack, and I'm still doing the Let's Play for that. And it has a bit of Parenthood aspects to it, especially since Nolan's a teenager and we don't have a teenager in Parenthood yet. The bowling night was, yeah, I've kind of talked about already a few times about, like, I mean, what is there is okay, but I kind of wished it had been more of a date night stuff pack that included, like, a couple more gameplay objects. But, yeah, like, I still use bowling night quite a bit, and it's cool that there's a bowling skill. And it was even, like, even now, it's still, like, pretty exciting just seeing some of the stuff that comes out, like, Parenthood. Like, wow, they finally are bringing out more family gameplay, like, not just in the form of a stuff pack, but also dedicating an entire game pack to it. And I know there was some initial complaints about how it didn't have certain things, like prom and other fan-favorite features from The Sims 3 Generations, but we'll send them alone. I think we've been in the bear costume for long enough. Let's actually change to... Actually, they don't really have any other alternate outfits for his everyday other than the bear costume, but... Yeah, I don't know. I love this outfit for him. That's just... I kind of consider this like the David outfit. Actually, one other gag I had in the Get to Work Let's Play was just like... There was one other townie. I'm not sure if he's in my game anymore, but he also wears like the same shirt and I think similar pants. I was like, whoa, that Sim is like impersonating David! But yeah, oh, there's the world-famous Penny Pizzazz, just strutting her stuff. And yeah, I don't know, we're kind of coming up to now. I don't know what else to really say. I've pretty much come to the present day, and at the time, I'm just like, yeah, fitness stuff is around the corner. Pretty excited for that stuff back, because that definitely fits my niche. I love having athletic Sims, and... I don't know, there isn't really anything else that we know of at this time other than fitness stuff. I mean, there's all the Pets leak, so hopefully there'll be, like, a Pets expansion pack in the fall. The current rumor is that it's, like, coming out in November, which kind of sucks. I was hoping it'd be earlier, but, oh well, it seems like I can't really do anything about that. I think they're just going to stick with one expansion pack a year, despite all the feedback. Because the vast majority of us, from what I've seen, are not okay with one expansion pack a year. But yeah, maybe they'll do like a Sims camp for that expansion pack, and hopefully I get invited to that. Because as exciting as it was to get invited for City Living, like, I'm not going to lie. I'm sure I'm going to be way more excited for a Dogs and Cats expansion pack than City Living. So to to get invited for an event related to that would be like going there for the first time all over again. And I'm sure I'll meet some new people who weren't invited before. So I would definitely love to meet more of my fellow YouTubers. Maybe some who I've even already like talked to for a while. Because like there's some other YouTubers that I haven't met, like Starlight Sims, Whitney, who I talk to on Twitter pretty much every day, but we haven't met in real life, and I'd love to meet her. There's My Sims Addiction as well, or Magical Unicorn, who I'd love to meet as well, and who else who do I talk to a lot that I haven't met yet? Man, I'm really blanking right now, but I know there's some of you out there that I haven't met that I would definitely like to meet, that I've been talking to for a while, and just like, yeah, it's so awesome meeting Simmers in real life. But I think I've pretty much covered it, I guess. Like, I think I'm gonna call it a video here. But yeah, this is kind of interesting. Just kind of talking about random stuff. Well, I mean, it is mostly Sims related, but just talking about my channel. I don't know. It'd be kind of nice to do more Let's Play videos like this one, where I kind of just casually talk. Actually, I did have like a series. It was mainly with American Truck Simulator, where it was like Seagull Talks, and I talked over that game. And I haven't done that in a while. I should maybe do that again, but I don't know. It's been pretty busy with The Sims lately, and yeah, it does seem to be kind of a thing where it's like. Just gonna poke fun for a second, where it's like, how do you get popular on YouTube? You talk about anything but the game. You just build a house, you do gameplay, but you don't talk about the game. You talk about random stuff. You talk about the most random things, but not the game you're playing. I'm not trying to say that's a bad thing. That's actually kind of fun sometimes, talking about other stuff. Is like the April Fool's video that I did, where I talked about Sonic instead of The Sims. Because yeah, it's fun doing both Sonic and The Sims. That's like something to this day I still haven't seen anybody do, where it's like, it's so unusual. Usually it's like Sims is paired with Minecraft, and Sonic's paired with like Mario or Sega games, just other Sega games. So that's one thing I love doing and will continue doing. Sonic and The Sims. That's what I love doing on YouTube, for sure. I'm really looking forward to doing Sonic Mania in the summer. That's another thing I'm looking forward to in the future of my channel. But yeah, I think I'll wrap this up for real. Oh, there's Doc Shop from City Living. But yeah, thank you all for your support over the past 4 years. Whether you've been around since even before I started doing Let's Plays, wow, that props to you if you've been sticking around that long. That's just mind-blowing to me. That's just super amazing. Or if you've been around since I just started doing Let's Plays, or if you just subscribed within the last year, or if this is actually the very first video you've ever watched from me, yeah, you're all awesome, and I'm just so grateful for all of it. It's been a really amazing journey. It's had its ups, it's had its downs, and it's had its ups again. And I intend on sticking around with YouTube as long as I breathe, as long as I live and breathe. Just be like an old man in my 60s. Hey guys, I'm back doing Let's Play The Sims 10 Part 60. Because, yeah, like, I love doing YouTube. It's part of my livelihood. It's just so fun. And, as always, be sure to leave a like or a comment or even subscribe, because it lets me know that you like my channel, my videos, and it helps you keep up to date with the latest content from me. I do videos on The Sims, Sonic the Hedgehog, and more. So I'll talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!